Just to know what you knew. Restless every time we start looking as a lost control. Oh, it's paradise with honesty, but I'm in the dead of the night. Let the darkness take control. Let the darkness take control. Darkness take control. May the darkness take control. Take me in slow, breathe me in and let me go. Sink to your heart to find you. Open up your eyes till you're blinded by the lies, so you can see what you do. Restless every time we start looking as a lost control.
Oui, bonjour, bonjour, bonjour. Alors, tac. Tac. Lumière. On va cut la musique. Hop, j'en mets OBS. La cam. Bon, j'ai un petit peu de points. Ça fait quelques temps que je me suis pas connecté. Ça fait plus de 2 semaines. Étant donné que j'ai proxo. Donc il y a la nouvelle continuité pionnière à faire avec Ruan et Dr Ratio. Un événement. Les personnages à essayer. Faut découvrir les personnages. Bon, sans quoi j'espère que vous allez bien. Ce matin on a fait un petit stream sur Genshin. Cet après-midi j'ai mis à jour Honkai. Et puis j'ai... Donc je fais de la musique. Très bien. Et du coup j'étais VOD jusqu'au... Donc là on est le 2 janvier. J'étais VOD jusqu'au 29 de programmer.
Eternal knowledge. So what? I won't surrender. Naughty children, you're in bad shape. There's more to life than drawing breath.
Alors ça. Ça c'est un soutien.
All things are as one.
Ah d'accord, donc c'est ça.
Wanna see every petal in life's garden will be swept away by the wind of time.
Oh c'est stylé de fou.
Dodge this. Take this. Shape. Rise, Phoenix.
C'est vrai que c'est un perso de l'harmonie donc qui buff.
No more playing nice.
Ah oui.
Time to savor the vigor of it. You'll do. Let me through, or I'll go
Il a
through
repris une deuxième faiblesse. Oh, le potentiel de fou. Bon, Blade, on sait comment ça se joue, mais bon, pour les jets de stellaire, on le fait. Moi, je vais garder là pour Black Swan, je pense. Blade qu'on a sur le second compte.
Do we still have the upper hand? This happened. Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for good old counterattack. Nap time.
I will dispatch you by my the fight is set. Too little. Fail to send you. That paradise may be unreached. Savor it in my place.
Je vais utiliser l'ulti avant quelque chose, mais ça n'a pas marché.
We have the upper hand. Ready for another? You're in bad shape.
A blade's edge.
Donc voilà, Blade on connaît. Chouï. Ils ont mis March 7, vraiment.
Spirit be gone. Spirit be gone.
Oh, elle a l'air stylée avec ses bagues.
Oh, careful.
C'est un perso de la destruction. Elle a vraiment l'air stylée.
The smell of sin is thick. Recount your sins. Inputting commands. Enemy data secured. Net markers
Anya,
activated.
j'ai déjà joué. Ouais, pourquoi j'ai fait la démonstration de personnage? Je me souviens plus.
By the will of the Ten Lords. The Ten Lords decree. Hereby ordained. Nap time. No amnesty. The Mars struck.
Elle a fait quoi? Elle vient de faire quoi là? Elle a fait un truc de fou?
It's time. By the order of the Ten Lords, execute the Mars struck.
Non mais je suis désolé mais... Elle est plus stylée que des persos 5 étoiles.
Judging for the Ten Lords. I'll contain them. No amnesty. The Mars struck.
C'est quand je proc la rupture que ça porte son talent? On va lire. Donc ça c'est son attaque normale. Sa compétence. Inflige des dégâts quantiques. Donc ouais, rien de bien. Ignore les types de faiblesse et réduit la robustesse de la cible. L'effet de rupture de faiblesse quantique se déclenche en cas de rupture de faiblesse. Plus la robustesse est faible, plus les dégâts infligés par cette attaque sont élevés jusqu'à un maximum de 54%. Donc c'est ça, c'est son talent. Lorsque les attaques à la cumule du karma, plus la robustesse est réduite, plus elle gagne du cumul du karma, jusqu'à un maximum de 8. Lorsque les alliés de chevalier de la robustesse. Ok.
Naughty children, you're in bad shape. You still deny your sin? Recount your sins. Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Boom.
Thanks for the sport. Nap time. You don't know how.
Donc je prends mon temps un peu pour découvrir un peu le perso.
Enemy ready for another. Savor the vigor of it. By the will of the 10 lords, the 10 lords decree, hereby ordained.
Do you admit this crime? By the order of the 10 lords, execute the Firestruck!
J'ai eu un succès. Mais je sais pas lequel. Bon, March 7, ça va aller vite, on connaît.
Move carefully.
My turn. Stay right there while I give you a present.
What about this?
Try that again. You can't run.
The truth of life and death, revealed in this section, is but a vision. Clemency?
Voilà que 2, elle a pas des dolons ici.
With me out here, how can we lose? Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move.
Ça me rappelle le début du jeu, en vrai. J'ai beaucoup joué March 7 en vrai, je l'ai joué jusqu'à assez tard.
Let's go. Batter up.
Try that again.
Rules are made to be broken.
Je peux faire March 7 à Shepard. Toi t'es mort.
It's too late to repent. Let's make it quick.
You can't run.
The time is now.
Et après c'est Team Yoon je crois. Ah je vais peut-être faire quelques poules en vrai.
Try that again.
Parce que j'aimerais bien Team Yoon et j'aimerais bien Shuyi du coup. Parce que je la trouve vraiment trop forte. Pas de 5 étoiles, je m'en fous.
Cool it.
Bon, on a que 2 persos là avec Team Yoon.
A thousand wonders to raise you. Good omens. Fight as one. All the best.
Let's go. What about this?
Merde, mais du coup j'ai appuyé sur 3.
Rules are made to be broken. You backstage are welcome.
Chill out.
This is our chance.
J'aime pas quand ils font ça.
Evil has begun. A thousand wonders to good omens. Fight as one.
J'aime bien Tignon, mais je trouve ça un peu bizarre qu'on joue un perso qui est mort. Bon, voilà. Qu'est-ce qu'il y a? Ah. Merci pour les jades. Bon, du coup, on n'a encore rien fait. Remporter un combat avec une équipe composée de Anya et Shuyi. Ok. Oui, on pull sur qui? Au cas où. Sur elle, je pense. Alors voyons. Tingyun, Shuyi, je veux. Je pense que je vais faire... Ah, Shuyi. Je vais faire 30 sauts hyperespace. J'aimerais bien Tingyun quand même. Bon, je pense. Marche 7, super. Bon allez, encore 10 et c'est tout. Encore. Mais non, mais c'est pas possible. Ça me donne des ça du coup pour racheter les tickets en gros. Je pourrais acheter Tingyun ici. Bon, j'ai eu Shuyi. Tant pis pour Tingyun, faut qu'elle se faire foutre. Voilà.
Very well. Out with the old and in with the new.
Elle est trop stylée, mais je crois que je la jouerai jamais. Là c'est pareil, il y a longtemps que j'ai pas eu un 5 étoiles là-dessus. Donc là ça... Ah non, pas tant que ça. Ah, il y a encore assez récemment. Je vais même pas avoir un 4 étoiles sur la bannière permanente. Bah non. Attendez. Parce que là, je viens de faire 6 vœux. Je suis à 9. J'ai vraiment pas de chance avec les pitiés. Hein. J'ai vraiment pas... Bon allez, après 20 minutes de stream, on va commencer. encore, je suis passé un peu hors stream pour...
Ruan May. A name that's both new and familiar.
D'accord. J'étais passé pour enlever tous les petits points d'exclamation un peu partout.
I thought Member 4, Pokakakamon, had gotten rid of most of the society members. I didn't have a lot of hope for this.
Oh, you're back!
Of course! This is a summit between three geniuses.
It's a special time. All departments are preparing to welcome distinguished guests. Madame Ruan May doesn't like fanfare and probably wouldn't appreciate a crowd to welcome her, so I asked the researchers to keep things simple.
I took her to see the portraits of the society members a few days ago. I wanted to have the researchers make one for her as well, but she declined the offer. I don't get it. Whatever, as long as she's happy.
I heard Miss Ruan May likes snacks and pastries, so I asked the researchers to prepare some traditional desserts from the blue. All of them.
That's like asking, is Herta a great person?
Miss Ruan May is the very image of a scholar. I heard she once took a little vacation on a desert planet. By the time she left, she'd miraculously created a boom in the local ecology.
She just wanted somewhere uninhabited to experiment with her life spiral system. Ruan May is certainly very talented, but she hardly interacts with anyone. Anyway, what more needs to be said for someone smart enough to become...
I'm not sure, but she doesn't seem to get around much. She spends most of her time between the master...
J'ai pas pris une bouteille d'eau. Bon, est-ce que vous avez fini de discuter? Va peut-être falloir que je dépense aussi mes points de pionnier là. Parce que j'en stocke plus.
There's someone next to the railway platform. Could she be...
Il y a un Marc, oui. Ah oui, c'est Bubule.
Check the data when I get back.
Hello. I hope I didn't startle you. This is a work habit of mine. Using touch to open my senses and letting the details of your biological existence flood into my brain helps me understand your construction as a living organ. Such is the basis of deconstruction and reconstruction. Do not be concerned. You are very healthy. In fact, impeccably so.
C'est bizarre.
Oh, really? I expect the views here had me lost in thought. I don't usually go in and out of the space station, and only discovered today that it was blessed with such calm, open views. It is a wonderful fit for the sweet fragrance of lotus leaves, plum blossoms, sticky rice, and frost. Come here. Look, the blue planet is directly below us. It is so full of life. This dessert is very delicious. Here, take half. Delicious desserts remind people of how flowers look when they bloom. Ingest this dessert one bite at a time. I hope you like it too. So, what do you think? I can certainly prepare more for you. It's become somewhat of a tradition to bring strawberry pastries when I visit Stephen Lloyd. An outstanding dessert. 10 grams of cubed sugar, 1 dried and salt-preserved plum blossom. Baking, unfortunately, there are still too many people in the space station. The clamor is not fitting for desserts. By the way, do you remember what my research is about?
No. My research area is short stories about toilets. Huh? What's going on? What am I talking about?
I see. What a cute hobby. But remember, the next time something like this happens, it's crucial to mask your expression until you've ascertained the situation. If not, you'll be full of weaknesses that others can see through. Let's try again. Now.
The dessert was tasty. I would like more. Why can't I say what I want?
You have quite the appetite. Come and have a walk with me. A stroll is the As the masses depart, there's an enveloping calm here. Just like in the no man's land I've ventured to in the past. Can you imagine a completely lifeless world? From there, you can glimpse the stars that lie at the very edge of the horizon. Following its celestial trajectory, the Great Teal Star illuminates an endless sea of white across both the sky and land. My mother and I navigated calm glaciers, looking for signs of life on that world, and encountered many bizarre phenomena. It was like finding the single correct piece in a mountain of jigsaw pieces. The process was convoluted and unimaginably difficult. But it was touching and enthralling as well. My apologies. It appears my words have left you perplexed. Please, don't be on edge. I bear no ill will. I haven't interfered with your linguist. A few days ago, I made my interest in you known to Herta. My intention is for you to serve as an assistant. Based on I find extending trust beyond myself is challenging. A single error in detailed reason. Therefore, I added anti-truth serum to this dessert. It will not harm you. However, you will be unable to say what you truly think when answering questions related to me. Treat it as a layer of protection. This will shield my research and your personal safety. Once the problems have been dealt with, I'll give you the antidote. I can also reward you as compensation for being my assistant. I will fulfill your every wish. Does that bother you? I believe we will be able to be frank with you. When I first arrived on the space station, I borrowed the phase flame from Herta. It's an invention of member number 29 Circle. A surge of creativity led me to explore the cultivation. In my imagination, these life forms would be a new variety that are born as genius. I don't know where it went wrong. They possess their own sentient. Moreover, my free-range approach seems to have backfired. In a lab leak, I do not wish for Herta or Asta to be involved in this. I do trust you. This has nothing to do with them. Besides, the more people involved, the researchers are still treating these entities as I entrust this to you. Once the little life forms are collected, simply find.
Faut le TP là, sinon j'ai TP dans le bureau.
Time for a break. Silent mode activated.
What? A place for the space station? Why would anyone want to know that? Wait, I'm not doing any private business on the space station. I have absolutely no knowledge of any special hiding places. And I certainly haven't sold any... I'm not hiding anything at all. You're the... I won't talk to you if you don't... Oh, that. You've got pretty good contacts if you know that already. The space station is a mess. Everyone's up. If you want to solve the problem, go check out the storage zone.
La zone de stockage. Très bien, allons-y. Bon. Merde. What the fuck? Ok, c'est revenu.
Time for a buzz.
J'ai un problème de connexion sur mon téléphone.
Easy, Numby. Easy.
Je ne sais pas pourquoi.
Shut up, Numby.
Looks like somebody needs a book.
Relax.
J'ai pas de wifi sur mon portable, mais je le mets sur mon PC. Parce que j'ai un répéteur wifi.
That breathing sensation.
Pour brancher mon PC. Et sur mon PC, j'ai aucun problème de
More
réseau.
enemies.
Le stream ne bug pas. Et le flux est pas vraiment constant, mais
Project wrapped.
ça va.
There's so many people. This seems to be the place.
Hey, guess what I got my hands on? Word on the street, it says 10 carats of ingenuity, 1 ton of practice, 30 particles of Let's give it a shot, shall we? We need to add some other... And now... Yikes. Take a look at what you just cultivated.
I heard Madame Ronmei.
I don't know. So,
Did I ask?
Wrong May. What?
never fear, the goal.
Ron May likes.
No, so.
As
Ok, c'est à eux.
Molten cheese tart is the best. Its outlook is infectious. Its What's our slogan again? 1. Stop complaining. Change your attitude and use the delicious molten cheese tart to stop. 2. Energize yourself. Increase your capacity for action and walk on the path of a molten...
Our creed, molten cheese tart is the... Oh, praise be! You don't know? Molten cheese tart is Madame Ron.
Ok, j'ai désactivé le chien et activé.
This is how it preaches. Those who offer their love are expressing admiration. Oh, let me tell you something. Since you're you need to plaster hearts wherever Madame Ron may.
D'accord.
Is the little life form Ruan?
Étrange.
I am humbled to meet the molten cheese. What are you frozen in place for?
Wakaka! I'm a genius among geniuses! That was way too risky.
Molten cheese tart says, does Madame Ronme... Molten cheese tart says, Madame Ronme still has not There's a kind of attachment reserved for the... Hey, you! Yes, you! Don't you have anything you want to say to Molten cheese tart? Good! You see, they both hope to receive Madame Ron. Of course. It's not like we have any... all the ones who came in it. This is called... love from the creator to... I don't know. Remember, as long as love... That depends. Oh?
Ils sont sérieux avec leurs toilettes là.
Does that hurt? Caught in the net.
More anime time for a buzz.
Easy, Numby. Easy. Shut up, Numby.
The human body is beautiful in its fragility.
J'ai envie de faire une team. Topaz Shui. Alors je sais pas ce que ça pourrait donner mais ça me plaît. J'arrive, madame.
You're here. Herta called Screwlum and I to the space station to discuss some important topics. She also sent an invite to Steven, but he didn't reply, and now? I wish for you to attend this meeting with me. I don't want Herta to worry herself over these frivolous matters. Just in case, I want someone who will be on my side. Help me. It'll be easy. Just remember, my secret stays with you. Don't pry. All right, let's...
Hi, Ruan May. I've been waiting for you. Oh, you're here too? Looks like you two have become quite friendly.
It's good to see you, sir. Affirmation. This reunion has happened earlier than my calculations.
Though you weren't invited, I welcome you to remember this historical moment. How long has it been since 3 geniuses were in the same room together? And...
Affirmative. Discounting our discussions on the simulated universe, our interactions are scarce. I look forward to the innovative ideas that may...
Let me get straight to the point. I think it's time to find another partner for the simulated universe.
You wish to kick Steven out?
No, of course not. Steven doesn't want to get involved and voted to abstain. Oh, whatever. Look, I respect the way people want to live, but he doesn't have the chance to be involved in this decision-making.
Question. Are we introducing a 5th partner for the simulated universe?
Yes, a 5th genius. The reason for our gathering is clear to everyone present. What else could prompt such a No one can refuse the secret of the eons. Not even Xandar. We'll definitely get a response.
What if the responder is Polka Kakamond?
That'd be great! Hey, Lord of Silence, are you listening? I'm member number 83, Herta, and I want to meet...
It's unlikely we'll hear from Polka Kakamond. She's been off the grid for quite some time. Probability, member number 64, Dr. Primitive.
That's a hard pass. Given Dr. Primitive's shady research practices and his tussle with the Galaxy Rangers, the IPC will surely turn this into a media circus. He can get lost. I'd prefer it if the simulated universe remained What about you, Chingtu? Are you still in touch with her, Ruan May? Is she still alive?
Can we ask him to leave if we are to discuss this topic? The process will be long and boring. There's no need to take up other people's time.
Of course! You brought him in after all. It's up to you.
All right. Let me walk you out.
And what the heck is this?
Seems like a programming error.
This fragment of Ruan May. Have you seen it in the simulated...
The simulated universe is my home. I'm speaking nonsense again.
It's probably an isolated glitch.
Fine. I'm used to turning a blind eye to these things. It makes life easier. I am curious, though. Are you gonna keep it, Ruan May?
I probably will. Records indicate he likes this occurrence.
All right, I agree. As long as it helps you with your research, you can do whatever you want.
Come along. I'll see you out. It appears I was overthinking things. Impulsive behavior is pretty characteristic of her after all. Thankfully, it was just a minor scare. Still, meetings give me such a headache. It seems... I see that you've recovered the life form in the Master Control Zone. Thank you. No, you misunderstand. While Herta is tied up in meetings, you might find it more convenient to... There's some things that I must tell you now. If I wait for the meeting to finish, the retrieval of my life forms isn't complete yet. There's more that Herta uses that place to welcome visitors from across the stars, or to welcome members of the Genius Society. And now my headache is stored there. She gave me permission and said no more. I'm giving you my access card. Give me your hand and I'll input your fingerprint into it. Stay vigilant, assistant. Should you come across a threat you can't handle, remember, there is a giant incubator in the middle of the zone. Once you're back, come find me on the railway platform.
Ah, on est dans l'univers simulé. Sympa comme salle de réunion.
What would a sealed zone look like?
Ah oui, c'est une nouvelle zone. Ils ont ajouté une zone, je crois. Ok, c'est dark et spooky. Un coffre. Trop fort, Numby.
Ooh, free stuff.
Buzz.
What's up with this unit?
Buzz. Madam Herta, open zone. High risk zone. Permission status. Madam Ruan. Class 1, clearance zone. Many esteemed guests. Buzz. Storage. Madam welcome. Buzz. Fry leftover rice. Fry welcome. Visitor. Conclusion. You cannot enter. Probability assessment. Seek suggestion.
Sortie de la zone sécurisée. Sur quel genre d'ennemi on va tomber? Oh, c'est stylé. Numby il pète. C'est trop étrange le coffre comme ça. Ok, je suis en zone sécure.
The kindling for the phase flame is fascinating. Unfortunately, before the research, the growth status of the two samples this time is They simultaneously possess two sets of emotional traits. Interestingly, they also possess a kind...
Huh? What's that sound out there? this is the headache Ruan mentioned? It's just a different flavor.
I'm not one of Rame's recognized works. Too much negative energy. Why am I...
What's that noise? I need to find a place for this little one. That sound...
Ok. Qu'est-ce qu'il y a ici?
Good times never last.
Encore ces bêtes de merde.
Time to say bye. Boom.
This combat needs optimizing. At this speed, too slow.
The market is unpredictable.
Ah, right! Investing in victory! It's playing the long game!
Caught in the net.
Moi j'ai peut-être un peu overreact en méthode plus utile. Mais j'aime pas ces bêtes.
Project wrapped.
Non, mon attaque est pas passé avant. Ils attaquent trop vite. Je voulais choper les deux vagues. Oh, ça va être dur. Mais il joue tellement vite. Et je joue quand moi?
Time to show you. What's in your prescription? Good as new.
Steady.
Je vais enfin jouer.
May as well kill them all.
Time for a buzz.
Liquidation!
Looks like fire.
Stand still. Didn't hurt.
Oh mais non, mais arrêtez de vous diviser là.
Good times never last. Time to say bye. Boom.
Oh dommage. Ah, cool. Avec quel dégâts sur la durée ils vont mourir. Ok, ils sont tous morts. Bon, il y a quand une bague.
That breathing sensation. Remember it.
More animal.
Relax.
Easy, Numby. Shut up, Numby.
Let me take a... This combat needs optimizing. At this speed, too slow.
Ok. Bon, c'était un peu chaud parce que je me suis fait prendre par surprise. Bon, c'était ma faute. Je pensais pas qu'ils étaient aussi rapides. Je pensais avoir le temps d'ulti. Ok. Faut qu'il soit vraiment révélé. Ah, je joue avant quand même.
May as well kill them all. Good times never last. Time to say bye. Boom.
Can you let me have...
Faudrait que je check un truc. Qu'est-ce qui fait le premier eidolon de Kafka? Ça augmente les dégâts sur la durée. Ah ouais. Ah ouais, ces deux premières constellations, elles sont trop fortes. Je vais... C'est là. Je vais me un petit coup. Voilà.
I never imagined there'd be so many of them. You are here too? Seems like this is the other end of that one-way path.
The final days that member number 23 Echa spent in the mechanical city, I'm now certain that the outcome of life can exist in thousands of different... These life forms are very advanced. I'm starting to feel lost.
Are you telling me to keep going?
Life is countless and varied in form. I affirm the patterns of all things always have complicated. Ever since I was a child, I have always delighted in... I wish to discover the true essence of... To avoid... I thought of one life form that would true...
Wow. Pourquoi il a pas attaqué dans le bon sens?
The market is unpredictable.
Ah, right! Investing in victory! It's playing a long game!
Stand still.
Look, listen, feel, kick!
Même pas il. Les persos vont mourir. Mon perso avait la target mais ne s'est pas retourné, je ne sais pas pourquoi.
Good times never last. Time to say bye. Boom. The human body is beautiful in its fragility.
Normalement ça c'est pour revive, non? Ouais. On peut planter des plantes illégales? Ah, le toilette. Non, c'est pas le toilette.
Sounds fitting. Stay here for a bit. Did something just open?
Permissions grant. Select from the below services. This function has been.
Is this?
I thought of one life form that would truly lie beyond my, and that is, I cannot comprehend what an emanator is. Scholars view them as the executors of the Eon's power. So, when did it begin? At first, I tried to create a genius. I failed. However, erudition isn't the only path in the universe. If we set logic aside, of course there would hazy Rhonda. I was able to see the beginning and end of the swarm disaster through the simulated universe, obtain data on the Imperator and Sectorum and their it is a logical decision. Will Herta and Screwlum like this experiment? I must hurry my work, as well as find a fit.
Permission grant. Select from the below service. Madam, aliens, man.
Seems like there's...
Permission granted.
That sounds...
La porte que je voulais ouvrir. Ok. On est un peu spooky la zone. Ouais, je vais prendre Topaz parce qu'elle elle est plus réactive dès que t'appuies, ça part.
That breathing sensation.
Time for a buzz.
Liquidation!
Time to... What's in your prescription?
Relax.
Oh, ça me saoule quand il faut ça.
May as well kill them all.
Can you let me have some time for a buzz?
Let the asset value...
Stand still.
Project wrapped.
J'ai dodge.
Good times never last. Time to say
Je
bye.
vais mettre ça avant qu'ils jouent, comme ça ils prendront les effets sur la durée.
Boom. Didn't hurt. That breathing sensation.
More time for a buzz.
Easy, Numby. Easy. Still no repayment?
Relax.
Et j'ai l'autre combat aussitôt.
This combat needs optimizing. At this speed, too slow.
Le petit loup d'argent, j'ai l'impression qu'il bug un peu avec les bêtes qui désasquent les seins.
Caught in the net. Stand still.
Let the asset value...
Voilà. Ok.
There's someone in the distance.
Here, a genius move. And how will you counter it? Only an idiot would ask such a question. Just move this here. You look distressed. Something the matter? If that's the case, you better get thinking. Are you waiting for a sign? Time is ticking. Descend via the elevator. What? Have you considered whether the answer to your question will be of any relevance to our current... If a question is of no help, then don't... Never mind. Allow me to clarify something. I know exactly who you are. My goals are roughly aligned with yours. That's all you need to know. Just... because I can't bear to see idiots. Of course, they wouldn't want to see me either.
The real Ron May's creation is hidden in the giant incubator below us. Go. Take the elevator and bear witness.
Ah, sympa la musique.
Has an area this big.
Oula. Émanateur de la propagation. Aucun de mes persos n'a le bon... la bonne rupture de faiblesse contre lui. Je vais avec ça déjà. What is this? Il est temps d'ajouter des faiblesses. Oh non, il fait apparaître des... J'ai pas vu ce que c'était marqué.
Easy, Nambi. Easy.
Qu'est-ce que c'était marqué?
Liquidation! The market is unpredictable. Ah, right! Investing in victory! It's playing the long game!
Looks like somebody needs a doctor. Huh? Yeah!
Je crois que ça sert à rien que je tape les bêtes. Hein.
More enemies. Time for a buzz.
Je ne pourra pas en avoir plus que 5.
This combat needs optimum. At this speed, too slow.
May as well kill them all. Good times.
On va commencer à avoir des problèmes. Le début des problèmes commence. Elle est morte, mon histoire. Hein.
Your treatment's not done yet! Nice. Rematch.
En plus, il focus. Mais arrêtez de la focus
Stand still.
Oh non, on n'a pas eu le temps de jouer avant.
Pretty good perk.
Relax. Good times never last. Time to say bye.
Oh, on n'a pas eu le temps de jouer avant.
That breathing sensation.
Time to
Wesh. Mais c'est quoi ce boss de fou là?
Thanks. You're too good to me.
look, listen, feel.
Stand still.
Ça augmente pas ma régène d'énergie quand il proc comme ça.
May as well kill them all.
Let the asset valuation begin.
Oh, le stream est un peu bugué là.
Relax.
The market is unpredictable. Ah, right! Investing in victory. It's playing the long game.
Good times never last. Time to say bye.
Ouais, cette petite bête va faire un peu de dégâts.
That breathing sensation.
Ça commence à être chaud là. Bailou, serait bien que tu te réveilles.
Liquidation.
C'est mort. Je ne pouvais rien faire. Non, c'est T ici. Toi, je vais te changer.
An emanator propagation clone? How can that be?
The market is unpredictable. Ah! Right! Investing in victory! It's playing the long game!
Good times never last. Time to say bye. Boom. May as well kill them all.
Easy, Nambi. Easy.
C'est le vent qui fait ça. J'espère que ça va pas micro-couper.
Let's go.
J'ai dû découvrir le courant l'année dernière à cause du vent. J'espère pouvoir faire mon stream tranquille. Qu'est-ce que je fais?
That breathing sensation. Remember it.
Il ne peut pas être supprimé.
Stand still.
Let's make it quick.
Pas une. Heureusement qu'elle est tanky.
May as well kill them all. Good times never last. Time to say bye. Boom.
Time to what's in your prescription?
Much better.
Relax.
Let the asset valuation begin. Liquidation!
The market is unpredictable. Ah! Right! Investing in victory!
Mais il est trop dur le boss en vrai. En plus je vais voir des astres de dessin là, ces bêtes là de merde. Je me dégoûte.
This won't take long. Stand still.
Destroy the space station.
That breathing sensation. Remember.
En vrai Topaz c'est pas si grave que ça.
Good
Parce que
times
Numby continue à jouer.
Time to say bye. Relax.
Rules are made to be broken!
Ça va, elle joue vite, elle a beaucoup de vitesse aussi. On va essayer de garder tout le monde assez haut en point de vie.
Thanks. You're too good to me. May as well kill them all.
Look, listen, feel.
Heureusement que Bailou rend tout le monde très tanky.
Stand still.
Let's go.
That brings sensation. Good times never last. Time to say bye. Boom.
Oh non. Ouais, elle s'est immobilisée, Namdi peut jouer. Ça c'est fort.
Relax.
Là ils sont tous focus sur Topaz.
Thanks. You're too good to me. May as well kill them all.
Let's make it quick. The rules are made to be broken!
The market is unpredictable.
Ah, right! Investing in victory is playing the long game!
Stand still.
Il est mort.
Good times never last. Time to say bye. Boom.
Avec un peu de chance il meurt. Ça va, je vais attendre. Ah puis j'ai corps de passif.
once, the creature was unable to sustain its own existence and vanished as if it had never been born. The threat is over. Time to get going.
Is it over? I need to get some answers out of Ruan.
Ok. C'était dur.
The meeting of geniuses is over. As for the future of the simulated universe, that conclusion isn't important. You look upset, correct? I regret my actions. There's no defending what I've done. I made a clone, but it doesn't hold a candle to the Emanator. How should I have explained it to you? I'm not good at communicating without restrained by time and place. Its code of life could only be considered an incomplete attempt. I managed to replicate the moment it was born. Like every living being, it inevitably faced its demise as it journeyed towards the end. However, even the briefest life should have meaning. I want to know the limit. And it was a minuscule step. Just as I had predicted. I did say that if a danger proved too great for you, I would personally step in to confront it. I must admit, I'm not fond of scenarios where everything aligns perfectly with my expectations. An experiment should have it, and that's where the joy lies. Even the most predictable storylines can have their pleasant surprises. I have to admit that these little ones born in the process sometimes move me. I see a human-like response in them. It is a concept completely opposite to that of divinity. They have emotions. Emotions may be either positive or negative, however, the love rooted in the depth, and they're still a long way from becoming geniuses, and are therefore unable. That being said, can even geniuses tell the difference? Do you believe my actions were wrong? There's no need to tell me your answer. I just felt like asking the question. Do I seem irresponsible? The effects of the anti-truth serum will also wear off. If others mention me to you in the future, you can answer however you like. Or even pretend you never knew me. After all, your memory of me will soon dissipate like smoke. Over time, hidden truths tend to surface. If I do not want a secret revealed, the most foolproof way is to destroy it. The anti-truth serum. It won't take effect immediately. It is a slow, intangible process. Perhaps you'll remember someone performs in that way. The connection between life, it will make our lives. I believe you. Screwlum will stay on the space station for a while longer. He and Herta still have problems they need to solve. As for me, do you still remember the no man's land I mentioned? I'm considering a solo trip back there during my research downtime. Just to see how things are. I miss member number 55 reaching to sometimes. She used to always I hope I won't meet member number 4 Polka Cat. Who knows when the next gathering of geniuses will be? I find that difficult to answer. If fate allows and you're interested. Though I suppose it wouldn't be no man's land anymore.
Oula, oula. Donc là, c'était qu'une partie de la quête? Oups, pardon. Du coup, c'est ça. Ah, il y a une belle petite bulle de chat. Récompense à durée limitée. Ok. Récompense de recherche, ok. 33 jours encore pour le faire, ça va. Vaincre un marcoré avec Conti. Le truc c'est que je vais lancer la quête mais je vais pas avoir le temps de la finir. Bon, on verra jusqu'où ça nous mène.
Time for a break. Silent mode activated.
Ça n'est pas là.
Herta Newsflash. Good evening, Madame Herta fans. This is an urgent broadcast. The great Madame Herta, member 83 of the Genius Society, has been targeted in an attack at the space station. Her current whereabouts are unknown, with no group having stepped forward to claim responsibility. Many Heritors are upset at the ineptitude of upper management, having issued strong protest and condemnation.
Comment ça, Madame Herta a disparu? Y a plus la...
Mr. Scrollum, this was a premeditated attack.
Conclusion. Their target was the space station, but their strategies are still unknown to us.
That's right. Which is precisely why we need him. The last to lay eyes on Herta's puppet before the attack was him.
And you are?
This is Dr. Ratio of the Intelligentsia Guild, a delegate from the IPC.
He's only just woken up, dazed. He may need a few pointers. Ah, we cross paths again. Do you remember me? Of course. Why would you?
Mr. Trailblazer, you must have many questions. Please be patient.
You probably know the gist of things already. A few system hours ago, one of Madame Herta's puppets was attacked by an unknown perpetrator. We don't know the She's away on a visit. This issue didn't seem to trouble her much.
She received an invitation from the IPC before...
Ah, the technology department. Charming little place, isn't it? Madame Yabuli does possess some semblance of competence, but her support... They want to start some new collaborations with Herta, and have graciously extended an invite for me to play the role of science consultant. However, this attack was timed a little too well. I can't help but wonder if...
I've long heard that you're one of the best researchers in the guild, Dr. Ratio. We are honored to have...
Save your flattery. Time is hardly a luxury we can squander. To debate the merits of mere mortals in the company of an actual G... excuse me, you. Tell me, what were you doing the last time you saw that puppet? Don't play the fool.
I think I was.
Oh, right. I need your help with something else. That curio's gone missing, and I can't just forget about it. Go find it for me when you have the time. I'm sure you can manage that. Let me describe it again in case you forgot. It's alive, but send me a signal when you see traces of it.
I think she mentioned something important, but if only there were some hints.
Anyway, keep up the good work. I need to go out for a bit. Go on.
My memory is kind of hazy. What did I do after that? This is what I recall before I met Herta, but let me try to remember the conversation.
A curio that's alive, but doesn't. Maybe the researchers at the department's Hinkle and are around here somewhere.
Asta seems to have mentioned two names. Two researchers from the departments of ecology.
Those despicable villains are... If I just... A curio that's alive but doesn't have a body? Isn't that just a jig? Oh, nowadays people call them wubbaboos? Well, I might be the Department of Ecology head. Adler would be of more help, but he's been... I must say, it's a little... People are growing more and more... Never mind.
Adler. Right. Then I ran into Arlen. Adler was with Arlen.
What? He went to the scene alone with Peppy? How could you...
Calm down, Brother Arlen. I know...
What?
We're having a... So I'm the dog?
They seem to be hiding something.
Oh, really? What a cool... That kid sure is brave, running straight to the scene on it. No! Brother Arlen,
Can you leave the talk? Let's... Why are you looking for Adler? A lost curio. I see. He'll be able to help. Careful. The fragmentum in this area?
Just a scratch.
Liquidation!
Relax.
On peut pas changer d'équipe. Super.
Over there, as I thought he's in trouble.
Oh fuck.
Just in
Target is unpredictable. Ah! Right! Investing in victory! It's playing the long game! Steady. Let the asset valuation begin. Assets confiscated!
What about this? Rules are made to be broken!
Looks like somebody needs a doctor.
stand still. That breathing sensation.
Easy, Numby. Easy. Smash him up, Numby.
Time to...
Ok, bon. C'est plus tranquille comme combat déjà.
Let's go.
Relax.
Bon, j'ai pas l'ouvre d'argent malheureusement.
Look, listen, feel, check.
Peppy!
That's me.
What? He wants to ask you something. I'll leave you to it. Adler, Peppy's in your hands now. Oh,
Don't worry. I think I figured something out. So, which curio do you... That's all you got? Well, there's beauty in the abstract, I guess. Have you asked the Department of Ecology? Huh. She's not wrong. But
Huh? What did I...
Huh. Now that you mention it, I have a wild hypothesis. Let's call it a day. Wait for me.
Adler seems to have gotten a lead, but... what was the information I forgot? Let's go over it from the start. My memories of Arlen and Adler are hazy.
A curio that's a lot. How's it going? Did you find the information? I see.
Is that what Hinkle and think? See? My researchers are anxious, me? After the Legion's invasion, the space station has been under constant scrutiny. Physical damage can be easily. Some researchers have been questioning the management, and things had settled down a bit with the reconstruction efforts. But yes, 4 researchers have inexplicably disappeared in a map. People were just starting to regain their footing after. However, as you can see, rebuilding trust is harder than Anyway, the most important thing. That's okay, but oh, by the way, I heard about the thing mentioned, and I'll look into it too.
So I did consult someone else other than Hinkle. The only thing I remember is that they're from the department. The other person should be from the Department of Insight. I need to remember who it is. The other person should be from the Department of Insight. Identifying that person is crucial. It could be.
Let me describe it again in case. Send me a signal when you see traces.
I think she mentioned if only there was.
Anyway, keep up the good work. I need.
Huh?
Hey, what brings you here, Rich?
I'm not that wonderful.
It's all taken care of. Here's the account you asked for.
Sure.
Oh, you flatter me. Small scale. Best left under the...
Again?
Here too. Did my memory piece together? Now I remember. The other person is Emily. She was at the base zone. What did Emily say?
I say. No need to be modest, though I confess I...
Sure.
See this material? I'm not getting...
Again? How many...
Oh, another smart...
Huh. Asta told you to find me? A curio that doesn't have a body. However, I've heard of such a species. A don't get me wrong. I was merely relaying information.
The Xianzhou species Emily mentioned. It seems to be what inspired Adler. The Xianzhou species.
I figured you'd come to me. I'm sorry. The situation.
Just as I thought. I vaguely.
I'm sorry. The situation is very delicate. I see. Could you also tell that Lady Asta was feeling... I'll be honest with you. It's been tough. There's only one clue. Adler observed that the automatic fire suppression system was That means that every victim system... The words they used were...
Have you asked the Department of...
Huh?
She's not wrong. Ah, that's right! They're called Heliobi. I guess you could say that Wubbaboos and Heliobi are sort of like cousins. Huh. Now that you mention it, let's call it a day.
Spontaneous combustion of the human body. I need to go over it from the start.
Let me describe it again. Send me a signal when you see traces.
I think she mentioned if only there were some...
Let me describe it again in case you forgot. It's an energy... Send me a signal when you see traces. That's not the point. I wouldn't be bothering with it anyway. Keep up the good work.
Ok.
I commend your stamina for recounting that interminable tale. You must be exhausted. My ears certainly are. So, to sum it up, the last time you laid eyes on Herta was in her office. She sent you on a wild goose chase for some trinket, if that's the narrative you're sticking to, then indulge me. Who, pray tell, can substantiate this captivating drop?
Affirmation. We can ask Herta herself.
Well, if you lace up those boots and start sprinting now, you might just catch the IPC shuttle in 4 system hours. But as it stands, not a single soul can corroborate his...
Mr. Ratio, your style of questioning would seem to have a preconceived bias.
Apologies. It's an unfortunate habit of mine. When one is immersed in academic it is also the most efficient method, judging from my experience. Seeking answers with a negative hypothesis in mind is still valid research. If he is truly innocent, he can clear his name with answers. Based on your story, you met with Herta because she specifically wanted you for an assignment. And the assignment involves a curio that doesn't even have a name. Herta's collection. And the assignment involves a curio that doesn't even have a name. Herta's collection. An endless trove of trinkets and baubles. And yet...
I doubt Herta is interested in the curio itself.
Based on your story, you met with Herta because she specifically wanted you for an assignment.
I remember now.
That's enough Based on your story, you met with Herta because she specifically wanted you for an assignment, and the assignment involves a curio that doesn't even have a name.
I remember now.
That's enough, and the assignment involves Herta's collection. An endless trove of
Sure, but you're the one saying the curio in question is ordinary.
Say what you want to say.
A correct observation, if I may add.
Herta's collection. An endless trove of trinkets and baubles. And yet, she singles out one name.
I remember now.
That's enough Herta's collection. An endless trove.
The curio isn't the point. Herta was only addressing it because of its relation to the Genius Society.
I would imagine the curio is the creation of a genius. Affirmation. It holds...
Yes. Then you said you asked Asta for help with the lost curio.
Oui.
However, she decided to hold her tongue until now?
I remember now.
That's enough however. So what's the story? Are you full of fanciful fiction? Or is Asta the one hoarding secrets like...
The space station has been very distrustful of its higher management. Another severe incident would further intensify...
Oh. So that explains why Lady Asta approved of my participation. After all, the intelligence, they wouldn't be partial to anyone. Researchers' disappearances, you say? Yes, I've heard the responsibility of sorting out that mess has been thrust upon... Clearly, though. It bears no connection to Herta's puppet being attacked. Cut the act. You're perfectly aware of the point I'm making.
I remember now.
That's enough cut the act.
Doubt me all you like. You and I are no different. We both stumbled...
Oh? Cut the act.
Correction. There may...
Researchers' disappearances, you say? Yes, I've heard the responsibility of sorting out that mess has been...
I remember now.
That's enough. Researchers' disappearances, you... Clearly, though. It bears no connection to Herta's puppet...
No. If I recall correctly, Asta said, one of Madame Herta's puppets was attacked by an unknown perpetrator. We don't know the location of the puppet, and we can't pinpoint its don't know the location. Isn't that the same as missing?
She did say that, but then what? You need to provide evidence to show...
There should be evidence. Arlen discovered something odd when the space station's automatic fire suppression system was momentarily activated around the time the disappearances happened.
Huh. But there are no signs of a fire anywhere.
That's what's so odd about it. But this may not be direct evidence. But if the system also recorded the fire then there's ample evidence to indicate that these two...
If these two incidents were caused by the same person, then the suspicion put on you would decrease, provided that...
We'll see in the main control room. Let's go.
Herta Newsflash. This is an urgent broadcast. I repeat, this is an urgent broadcast. News has finally emerged regarding the attack on Madame Herta. The Annihilation Gang has claimed responsibility for the incident and warned of further activity. The Guild has expressed utmost condemnation.
The gods of the starry skies have abandoned the world. They give no thought to the masses. Only the wounded savior can bathe the world in the firelight of destruction. Yet always there are cowards trying in vain to reject their favor and escape the wounds. Flee then. Flee as far as you can. No matter the distance, annihilation will find you.
Okay.
This is...
a declaration of war, and an announcement of what's to come. They have set their sights on you. The Legion's impact remains, and the Annihilation Gang is already paying a visit. It almost seems like this space station is more suited for the path of destruction than erudition.
This Duke Inferno Ifrit is a life form that hails from Fatora, a world long since destroyed. His race, the ever-burning fire demons, regard Nanook as their emperor and savior, but the Eon has never cast their gaze upon them.
A group of pitiful lunatics. I like Dr. Primitive's assessment of them. The value Nanook sees in the Annihilation Gang is perhaps far less than one might... The fire demons have a cruel temper and instinctively ignite and destroy items. Ifrit is particularly evil and cruel, even among his kin. The Everflame mansion he heads is even the
Japella Brotherhood. I've heard that name somewhere.
On the Stellaron Hunters wanted posters, they stand accused of inciting the Japella Rebellion, the uprising that caused the downfall of the Brotherhood.
The Japella Palace crumbled in the scorching flames, and Ifrit's power has grown by the day ever since. Something similar is about to happen here. Spontaneous combustion? For him, it's as routine as me finding fault in that video will soon circulate.
The destruction of...
I'm afraid more than trust. You need to start acting now. You have a superior strategy? Pray tell, do we set the two of them loose, turning Whisper...
If we did that, we'd be at a disadvantage.
Et je suis où là? En zone d'isolement. Très bien. Et du coup ça c'est le nouveau boss. Eh bien je crois qu'on va arrêter là. Il va être l'heure pour moi de partir. Enfin d'arrêter. Alors je préfère arrêter là. Avant un truc majeur que je ne peux pas skip. L'histoire est cool, un peu chiante en vrai. Enfin, le truc avec les génies c'est toujours un peu chiant, parce que j'ai du mal à comprendre. C'est comme ça. Bon, sur ce, moi, je vais aller coucher. N'hésitez pas à me suivre sur Twitter pour être averti des lives ainsi que sur YouTube. J'ai mis toutes les rediffusions sur YouTube, j'ai tout programmé là. J'en ai jusqu'au, comme j'ai dit, 29 janvier. Donc c'est cool. On a toujours notre petit mois d'avance. Là on est le 2 janvier. Si je programme celle-là, ça ferait... Donc 29, 30, 31... 1er février. Impeccable. J'ai vu un truc sur Twitter aussi. C'est assez vrai et c'est assez drôle. Cette année est une année bissextile. Ce sera la première année où l'on pourra fêter l'anniversaire de Bennett, qui est né le 29 février. J'espère qu'il y aura une récompense un peu mieux que juste un plat. Vu que c'est une fois tous les 4 ans. On verra. On n'y est pas encore. Sur ce, bah... Normalement, demain matin, je vais pouvoir stream. J'aurai peut-être un petit imprévu pendant le live qui me fera que... Je devrais m'éclipser quelques minutes. Mais... Je pense pouvoir stream. Puis après, on verra le soir si je peux. Normalement, cette semaine... Donc jeudi matin, non, je pourrais pas. Le soir, peut-être. Vendredi matin, normalement, je peux. Et le soir, non. Après, c'est le week-end, c'est chaud. Souvent, le week-end, c'est que le dimanche soir que je peux. Et souvent, le dimanche soir, je suis claqué. Le dimanche, c'est la seule journée où je ne fais rien. Mais je suis quand même fatigué. Bon allez, sur ce je vous laisse, je vous souhaite une bonne nuit, je vous dis à demain, et sur ce bah passez une bonne journée, une bonne nuit, bisous, ciao.